Hey there, Roverto. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
My name's Leo. I'm the head of business and legal affairs at Zizzo and Sahin Music. This is my associate Kaya. He's the head of the licensing department here.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We've heard some of the songs you've written, and we're really interested in signing you to our publishing company. Leo here is gonna try and help you get set up with a contract, and then hopefully we can discuss some possible uses for your songs.
Cool, I appreciate it. I mean, writing for a while now, so I'm not quite sure how this works with the publishing side of it, so I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, definitely. So just to start off, want to set up a contract with you, right? So we'll outline the expectations both on your end and then on our end as well. So I've sent you over the contract and happy to walk you through it though. So as far as the type of deal, we think a standard deal setup would work good for both of us. This means you would transfer over the ownership of your songs 100% over to us, and then we would have full authority to make deals for your songs. The income would be split 50-50 as you would keep 100% of your writer's share, and then we would keep 100% of the publisher's share. A different type of deal would be a co-pub deal, which would give you the whole writer's share and then some of the publisher's share as well. Since you don't know much about publishing though, we think a standard deal would be the best setup for both of us, since we would be able to control the copyright and control the admin rights as well.
Okay. So, I want to ask, since you said you have full authority to make all the deals, what if I don't want my songs being used to promote certain things?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked actually. There is a way to negotiate that. We usually only give that option to bigger writers though, but I also know that you're outspoken about environmental issues and human rights. So if you don't want to promote things that go against what you feel is right in a moral way, then we could potentially negotiate something. That would be added into the contract as writer's consent or writer approval rights. And if you outline what you don't want your songs to be used for, we can tell you that we won't use them for that, or that Kaya here would have to ask for your consent to use them.
Yeah, and remember, if we do this, this could slow down the process of making deals and money, because that's what our ultimate goal is. But we are willing to give you this right if we are recouped from the advance we give you.
Yeah, so like Kai pointed out, we want to give you an advance of $60,000. This will be paid to you in installments of $5,000 a month for the duration of your contract. If we make that money back, then you can have consent rights over your songs.
Okay. So, since you're gonna be giving me like this 60,000, I know there's like expectations and everything. So, what are these expectations going to look like?
Yeah, so in the contract we've outlined an exclusive songwriter agreement. That would mean any of the songs you complete during the duration, any songs you write, we will have the copyright for them. And we want to offer you this contract for a year, but with the option for 6 additional years to be added on at our discretion. During the term, we expect 8 to 12 commercially viable songs that need our approval to determine if they are commercially viable. When or if your term does end, we will still own the copyright of the songs, but you will make the money. So it will go on for the life of copyright, which is your life plus 70 years. But you'll still make your writer's share during that time. If you're unable to meet the minimum 8 to 12 commercially viable songs, the contract term could also be extended because of that.
Okay. So, as of your like expectations, because I have my expectations, so what would yours be?
Yeah, so that's also in the performance clause of the contract. Your writer's obligation is to meet the minimum number of songs, and our publisher's obligation is to meet a minimum as well. So our obligation could be based off different things such as songs recorded per year, songs placed, or income earned. We think your songs are really good for visual media, and our obligation will be that we will get at least 5 of your songs recorded per year and at least 3 of your songs placed in visual media. So I'll pass it over to Kaya now to kind of explain what the exploitation or usage of your songs might look like.
Yeah, so as far as the visual media goes, there's a thing called sync licensing, and this has multiple avenues for income, such as ads, TV shows, video games, and film. I know Nintendo is developing a new game, and I would love to try and get a song of yours in that game. I think you would fit perfectly. As for the other avenues of income, there are mechanical royalties, which are mostly made through record sales or streams. And there's also performance royalties, which are made either through broadcast performances like radio or live performances. There are also other ways to make money, such as sample uses or grand licenses for opera or Broadway musicals. It's a lot, I know, but as far as the performance and mechanical royalties goes, I know there's a local band here in town that is putting together an album, and I would love to pitch your songs to them because I think they would fit very well and they could record it well, do it justice. If we get those placements, such as that Nintendo game or that local band, then you could expect to start seeing mechanical and performance royalties, which is basically your income.
Okay, that's cool. But you said my mechanical and performance royalties, how would I get paid the different royalties?
Yeah, that's a good question. We'll make sure to get your songs copyrighted and registered with a performance rights organization, such as BMI, and they will pay your royalties. The sync license usually comes in the form of a one-time flat fee buyout. Video games, for instance, will pay up to $10,000, and ads, TV, film will make even more. Since we're giving you an advance, it is a commitment that we will make even more money together as a partnership.
All right. That sounds good to me. So I'm excited, but just to make sure I got everything all good, I'm gonna be getting a $60,000 advance to write 8 to 12 commercially viable songs. So yeah, they have to be commercially viable, which you guys will make the deal for. And then if you want to assign me, you can add the option to for 6 additional years. And then you guys will own the copyright of any or the songs I write within that contracted term. And then you guys are expected to fulfill your obligation of getting 5 songs recorded and 3 songs placed in visual media, including games, TVs, and films, and whatnot. And then I will only have consent rights once you have recouped of the $60,000 advance.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it sounds like you got it all right. Anything else you want to add, Kaya?
That's perfect. That's basically the contract, so we look forward to working with you.
Awesome. Thank you.
I like it.